If you're an AI developer or using any models to train your datasets, or if you have a dataset which you can train a new model with, you should definitely knowing this particular platform. Hugging Face is an open source data science and machine learning platform which has built an AI community around it. Let's look at what is Hugging Face. I have created my own profile. I'll be using Hugging Face to upload my models or maybe reusing existing models. Or if I have some data sets, I'll be uploading them into this particular profile. So let's get to the meat of what is Hugging Face. Generally, a machine learning developer or an AI developer would do three things: build a model or reuse an existing model, train these models with datasets, and then finally deploy these models which are trained with those datasets. Hugging Face provides a platform for that. There are three major components within Hugging Face. The first one is models. So using models, Hugging Face provides a open source way of exposing or sharing your model with others in the community. Using Inference APIs, you can test these models and understand how these models perform. These models could be language models like LLMs, or they could be computer vision models, or maybe some other domain driven models. In order to train these models, they also provide datasets, and using these datasets, we can split up these datasets and then use those to train our models. So there is also a split up which shows up how the data is structured, what are the different columns, etc. This is also again open sourced. Finally, we have spaces. We can host these models which we have trained your datasets with. So you can build a custom model, you can build maybe an existing foundation model. On top of it, you can train with a new dataset. You can upload that model and then you can deploy that into spaces, and it can be hosted. So you can have your application running and then people can use these models as an example. So Hugging Face is a end-to-end platform where you can build, train, and deploy your data models. And it's completely open source. This is similar to the GitHub. If you are from a software engineering background, Hugging Face is the GitHub for the AI and the machine learning platform. So let's look at the UI for Hugging Face. So this is how Hugging Face looks like. It is huggingface.co. So whatever I mentioned, so we have models. So if I go to models, it shows all the models which are published, which are open source. These includes all the huge models which are from the big companies like Meta, Microsoft, Apple. Whoever is doing experimentation with AI and they want to showcase their models and they want people to use their models have published it and made it as open source, and they are all available here. So we can pick and choose a particular model and then we can go inside and then talk to it. And these are categorized as well. So if you see here, there are different categories like multimodal models. There is a computer vision model. There is NLPs, which is like your large language models for natural language processing. There is also text to speech, text to audio, automatic speech recognition, etc. So this is a complete exhaustive list of models. So we can pick and choose whichever model we want to use. So let me log into the Hugging Face with my Tech Primers login. So I'm logged into my Tech Primers profile. I have not created anything right now. I'll be starting to create new models or maybe reuse some existing models, train some data sets, maybe deploy those models into spaces, and then I will expose something. We can try doing all those in the subsequent videos. But right now, this is an empty profile, right? So you can again search for Tech Primers here as well. So I got the Tech Primers name again. Coming to the pricing, what do we get for a free platform? In fact, many things are free. So the Hugging Face Hub provides a collaborative space where AI experts and enthusiasts and developers where they collaborate on various aspects of machine learning, and the platform provides the models and the datasets in itself, and it also has these spaces where we can deploy our models using the pipelines to create an end-to-end collaborative platform which has both resources and also the platform in it. If you want a professional or an enterprise account, you can definitely take a look at the pricing here. So it's $9 per month, 20 per user per month, etc. So there are different ways in which you can use. So for now, if you see, the spaces hardware is free and you can use it. So the other option which I wanted to show is the Inference API in the models. So for example, let me select the meta-llama 3 8 billion instruct. This particular model has been trained with 8 billion parameters, and notice here there is API. In the Inference API, you can type in a particular prompt, and then you can see how this particular model behaves. For example, here they're saying write a Fibonacci function to compute Fibonacci number. Okay, so I'm going to like it's very hot out here in India, so I'm going to ask it, where can I go for vacation during summer? So let's see what the model does. And if you notice here, the model has been responding very well. So it said there are countless amazing destinations around the world that are perfect for summer vacation, and here are the suggestions. Beach destination. So it is suggesting. So this is again a model by Meta. If you notice here, this has been downloaded by 1 million folks in the last 1 month. You can also deploy this model automatically into different platforms. For example, you can use SageMaker, you can use Azure ML, Google Cloud. You can deploy directly into Spaces as well, right? If you want to host them, right? You can also use the SageMaker and also AutoTrain and the NVIDIA's DGX Cloud. This is again a new option. You can train these models with your data sets directly from here. You can also use the model in the transformer architecture when you're writing code. For example, you can click on the use transformers and then use that in your transformers architecture library. So yeah. There are also other models like Microsoft's small language model, for example, the Phi 3 Mini. So this is basically a small language model, which are SLMs. So similar to LLMs, there is a small language model. We can use these in maybe like IoT devices or maybe within a device, because these are pre-trained with a smaller data set compared to the other models, and they can be used. So recently Microsoft launched it. Also, this particular data set includes both synthetic data and filtered publicly available website data with an emphasis on high quality reasoning dense properties. So it has these data sets trained with. So there are around 3.8 billion parameters. Unfortunately, the response timed out. I think since this is a free resource, a lot of folks are using the Hugging Face to train their models or maybe like access these. So, and this is the peak time of people accessing this platform. So I think I did not get a response. But if you are using Hugging Face, do try the Inference API. It's amazing how you can talk to the model here with your own sentences and then make sure if this particular model is for you, and you can like pick it up and then start using it. There's also one more useful feature of the Hugging Face, which is pretty helpful. They created something called as Hugging Chat. So Hugging Chat is a chat bot which they have integrated with a data model. So let me log into the Hugging Chat. So if you see here, I am in the Hugging Chat. So this is basically a chatbot. So there are different models which you can use. There are 8 different models it's showing up. So right now I'm using the model Cohere for AI. I think we can change these models here, right? So you can ask this particular Hugging Chat to automate a lot of tasks. It can create summaries for you from an existing text, etc., etc. So you can leverage Hugging Chat like a chat GPT kind of a alternative. So you can play around with the models which are available in the Hugging Chat, and then you can choose which model to use for your projects. I hope this gives you a brief about what is Hugging Face. Do try out Hugging Face and let me know how it feels. I feel it's exactly like GitHub. That the the website, the fonts, the way it is being used, the usability, and the open sourceness, everything feels like GitHub to me, and it's pretty encouraging to start contributing to the AI space using Hugging Face. I hope this particular video was interesting. As always, if you like the video, go and like it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it. Meet you again in the next video. Thank you very much.